Yo, what's up? I'm your host, DJ Deuce. The man next to me that might look frozen if you're watching us on YouTube is Bamboo. Bam, what's up, Bam?
Chilling. What you saying?
Well, as long as everyone can hear you off on all the other streaming platforms, we'll be all right.
We should be good.
We've got a special guest tonight, a DJ from Calgary, Avery Loro. How you doing, Avery?
Hey. All right.
I'm good. We were talking backstage. I saw Avery on TikTok spinning a 6 set, and I was like, damn, I like the way you're DJing. I was like, you make me want to go. I'm older now, but this is what makes me want to go to the club. You know what you were doing. I was like, this is it. This is what I need.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the clubs anymore because the music's garbage. So I was like, just give me the aux cord for myself.
Thank you. That's my point. I get
DJ saying the music is garbage. Wow.
I'm telling you, this girl knows how to spin a set. I'm telling you. I was just like, damn, this is it. But then I find out she goes to school in London. She lives in Calgary. She's nowhere around me. I'm like, God damn it. You know, so TikTok's the best I can get right now. You know? But Avery, tell me a bit about
Hold on.
Oh, sorry, man. You're frozen. We don't know if you're talking or not.
Yeah. Sorry. Garbage. Why? Just simplify it for me.
It's just the same. Like anywhere you go, I can give you their whole set list. Every club, every bar, like it's the same. Just top 40 from the last 5 years, and spin out, echo, transition, call it a day.
Okay,
it's true.
No hate. Sometimes you spice it up. Sometimes it's good, but
okay, there you go. People.
We'll get into that after. We'll get into that after.
Wow.
Avery, tell me a bit about yourself. Where were you born and raised?
Calgary. Yeah.
Calgary.
So I was born in Calgary, and then I went to a couple places. I was in New York for a little bit, going to dance school there, and then I went to Greece for like part of the summer dancing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Calgary.
Damn. Tell me a bit about New York. How was that?
It was good. I was young. I was like 14 and living by myself in the res. So yeah, definitely learned a lot. I used to be so shy, like growing up. I didn't like go up and order something by myself. I was too scared to talk to
She hasn't eaten in 3 days.
Yeah, it took me like 30 minutes in New York by myself to realize that you will die if that's how you want to live. So I'm a lot
gotta
more.
walk past people. Fuck them.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
I
gotta be rude.
Day by myself, and I was walking up the subway, and everyone else was coming down. I was like the only person going up, and there was a man like dressed nice in a suit, full grown man. He had a briefcase, and I was walking towards him. He like goes out of his way to hit me with his briefcase, and I like fall down the stairs. I'm 14. I weigh like 60 pounds. And he just like knocks me down the stairs. I'm like, okay, well.
Just kept walking, right? Didn't even say nothing. Just kept walking. New York motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was just on foot. Just trampling.
You know?
That's why I can't go to New York. I'm going to have a breakdown. I can't do that. In Greece, how old were you when you went to Greece?
16.
What? Damn. So you could have died at 17 and did more than I did.
Yeah.
Shit. I got my shit together, man. What the hell?
Real, man. You know what I'm saying? So, what or who inspired you to start DJing?
Honestly, I have really bad ADHD. If you can. If you can't tell already, you'll figure it out later. But
okay.
Just give it some time.
Yeah, I just have so many random hobbies and just need to do a new thing all the time. And as soon as I think of something, like I have to do it immediately.
And how old were you?
Like skiing sounds fun, and then the next day I'll go out and like buy every single thing that you need to do to ski. Like sign myself up for lessons. So I'm like, all right, I'm a professional skier. So I was like, I was kind of in with DJing. I was just like, oh, I like music. This sounds cool. I must do it right now, and then bought it the next day. And I'm like, okay.
That's good for you, though. Because there's people that talk about it, they don't do shit, though. You know what I mean? That's awesome.
I'm like jack of all trades, master of none. I can do a lot of random things, but I don't know how good I am at it.
I feel like that with conversation. You can stick me in a room with anyone. We can talk a bit about anything, but I'm a professional at nothing. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Did you pick up the DJing very quickly or what?
So I got it like right when COVID started, around March 2020.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, but I just had no clue what I was doing. Didn't know. Like I was getting all my music just off SoundCloud, the record box. So didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know what anything was, and would kind of just like mix things together. And then I probably touched that thing like 5 times in the first year of having it. Never used it. And then when I went to school, I didn't have my car last year, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be stuck inside. I'm gonna be bored all the time, so I might as well bring this thing with me. So I
Right.
brought it with me, and then kind of first day I was bored, so I pulled it out and was like, okay, let's try this again, and then started doing it, and then was like, okay, maybe I'm kind of good at this, and then started learning more.
Kinda. God damn, I've been doing it for years. She's kinda good. She's pretty good. She's very good.
Wow.
She's very good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
give her that. She's very good.
DJing, it's only been a year. It was
And what was the first piece of equipment that you bought when you went and got it?
DDJ 400,
Okay. And what software does that come with?
the record box.
The record box. Yeah, because the record box took over. When I started saying fuck it to DJing, because I did it for too goddamn long, because we talked about the music sucked earlier. I couldn't I couldn't grow with the audience anymore. I was like, I felt like I was starting to become that old school DJ. I was falling back, and I was just like, oh, do I really want to be this guy? No offense to those guys. I need those guys to be around. So when I go out, I need them, but I don't want to be that guy.
I like those guys.
I like those guys. I just don't want to be one. I just rather be the one that just enjoys it and says fuck it. So, but when I was using Serato, but I remember Record Box was the next thing that was coming out at the time. That was starting to become big. So yeah, no, I haven't had a chance to play with it or anything, but the Pioneers are definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first DJing paying gig? The first one.
Paid would have been like getting paid to DJ would have been on TikTok.
Oh, for real, eh? How does that exactly
really?
work?
Yeah, so I had
You're teaching us old folks, by the way. You just we need the young folks
Educate
to
us.
teach us.
Educate us.
So I had a different account on TikTok before I even started this one. And it had a couple, I think I had like 25,000 followers, like not big at all. But I would get messages on that account, which kind of taught me about what people do on TikTok, especially in Canada, because we don't have creator fund. You can't really make money just by having TikTok. So
That's right.
Right.
lots of people or companies will DM you and send you a song and say like, hey, if you use this sound, like I'll pay you just to use the sound.
Wow.
So on my other account where I was just posting whatever, like not DJing, they would DM me and say, hey, use this sound and I'll pay you. So that's kind of like how I first learned, okay, you can get paid just by like using sounds and stuff. So then when it came to DJing, I just had people messaging me like, hey, I work for this artist or I am this artist or whatever it may be.
That's dope.
Can you use this sound? I'll pay you. You just send us the draft. We'll approve it, whatever. And that kind of just go from there.
See, that's Bam. You brought that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he always talks about the independent artists. He's like, you have to go see your DJs, and this is how you get shit done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give them some money. If your song is good, we play it, and then everything moves on. Everyone's good at the end of the day, and your song gets promoted.
But then it's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? Some DJs, you feel like they just selling out, right? Just for the money. They're putting out anything and everything just for the money, right? Nobody is sitting going, well, actually, this track is fucking hot, and that one's fucking garbage. I'm not going to play it. You get what I'm saying? So in that sense,
I definitely picky with the songs. Like if they send me a song and I don't like it, I'm not using it. I'm not breaking my back and make something that I don't even like.
Okay, so you have some standards. So you can tell them, look, here's your money back. Fuck off.
No, I have no problem saying no to people.
Okay.
I don't like your song. I will tell you I don't like your song.
Because
Bam,
that's how I feel. No, that's how I feel about the music industry. So many people sound the same. If I was a DJ and I had 12 people send me the same fucking sound of a song, I'm gonna be like, listen, only one of you getting played. Everybody else got to go change something up. You know what I mean? Give me something different. You know, that's what I'm saying.
No, Avery, to date, do you have a favorite venue that you prefer DJing at? And is there a venue you'd love to DJ at?
I really haven't played like live.
Really?
I think I've only played live like maybe in a club or a bar like maybe 5 times.
Really?
Yeah. So
how okay? No, let's talk about that. How was that feeling? How was it? Like,
I get
it's a little nervous.
Yeah, I get so nervous, and like I was a dancer, like very competitive, my whole life. So like being in front of a crowd, I'm fine with that. Never got for that. But I don't know, something about DJing, it just like stresses me out, and I'm way better now. But at the beginning, like I was shitting myself.
I'm not lying to you. I did it for every time I showed up at a club. It wasn't like the whole night. It's the initial start. As soon as you get everyone going, you're fine. But it's just like,
as soon as you play the first song, you're like, okay. But
you just got to get that vibe, because the thing is, you watch 100 people walk in and you're like, I don't know these fucking people. I'm gonna DJ this, but are they gonna like this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're gonna get put on the blast a little bit. You're like, oh, okay, well, let's give this a shot. It's just the initial, like, 2-3 tracks, everything gets going, and then you're fine. But even after a while, I do it again. I'm like, oh my god, I'm still having the butterflies. Like, I still always had it. I totally get that, which is cool.
The best advice I ever got was I went out to play in Kelowna with one of my friends. That was my favorite place to play, was the Craft Rooftop in Kelowna.
Oh, okay.
It's sick. It's like a 3-story bar, and the patio, like, it's right on the water, right in the like middle of all the bars on the street.
That's dope.
So music's playing like through all 3 floors, and that was sick. But I was really nervous, and he told me, he's like, "Hey, we're gonna go back to back," and I didn't even know what back to back was. Like,
yeah, okay, cool. Shit, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah.
You go, I go, you go, I go, you go.
I hung out with him the day before. He's like, "Okay, you can use my equipment, figure it out, get comfortable with it, and then we can try going back to back." So we just did it at his house, and I was like, "Okay, this is fun. Like, I can actually do it somewhat if he's there to help me out a bit." And I was just, I was so nervous, like freaking out. But the best advice he told me was, even if you suck, they still have to listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
true.
I'm going to give you some other advice. If you played a track that no one likes, everyone has to take a piss.
Yeah, true.
So just make it look like the next song, just come back with something good, and you're fine. You know what I mean? If you go, oh fuck, this one wasn't it.
Yeah.
People have to go for a smoke, take a piss, and then bring them back. You know what I mean? So
well, with that back-to-back thing, she did. With that back-to-back thing, you bringing up that you had to work on his equipment. Now, being that you use different DJ setups, which one you prefer to work with?
He had the DJ XZ.
That's what I have. Yeah.
That's my favorite thing I've ever.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's just nice. It has like one screen. It's not overwhelming. Gives you everything you need, but it's not too much. I find sometimes with, like, especially when you have 4 CDJs, like, it's just too much.
Yes.
Damn, 4 CDJs? I can't even handle one.
Yeah.
I can't handle one.
Bam, I saw you play with the radio in your car. You couldn't handle that.
No. The pause and the play button, and it's all the same.
Okay,
and,
when I really got into it, because I was a nightclub promoter, and I never found a DJ that was complimenting my style of what I wanted that night to be. I'd hire a DJ. I was like, fuck, just gave that guy $350. Exactly not what I wanted. And I'd run through these DJs, and I was like, man, I just got to suck it up and get back into it. And I was like, maybe mid-20s. So I ended up buying 2 the Tech 12s fucking turntables. I swear to God, you had to be in the World's Strongest Man competition to like lug these things around.
Yeah.
It was like, when people say, can I grab one? I used to say no, because I needed to level myself out. So with one on each arm, right, because they're so heavy. So these things are just tanks. And I was like, I'm getting fed up with this. So I go to the club. I'm like, do you guys have anything here? And the guy's like, yeah, we have CDJs, the 1000s. I was like, cool, fuck it. I'll use these. And with Serato, I used to put the CD in, and there was like only a little bit, like a 10-minute time loop for the thing. Anyways, it was a complete disaster. My one CDJ would stop once a night, every night. But once it stopped, you were good for the rest of the night. Like, you were just like, it was just a fucking headache. And then that's when I switched over. I bought the DJJ SZ, and then I bought the smaller one, the SX, the smaller one, just to be a little bit more portable. And I loved it. Oh no, I lied. Before that, I bought the NSX 7. It had those turntables. That was another tank. I lent it to Alex, and then 3 days later, I'm like, "Did you take it out of the trunk?" He's like, "Nah, it's too fucking heavy." Like, there's some equipment. It's just not meant to be brought places. It's meant to be sat there once, but
it looked portable, but it's not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how heavy this thing is.
Bringing my thing home because I'm stupid and don't have a case for it, and did not have time to order one. So it's the day before my flight. I'm like, okay, I need to take this on the plane somehow. So I bought a piano keyboard case, like a padded one. So it's huge. Like, it's meant for a piano. Like, it's massive. So I bought it, and then It was the best thing I could think of. And then I just bought like 5 yards of bubble wrap and just wrapped it up.
Good
like,
for you, man.
Get in there. I'm just walking around the airport with my suitcases and my.
Now, how much was that?
The piano case?
Yeah.
$80.
See, like these Gator cases are $200-$400. That's what, like, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
And you buy like a 2,000 piece of equipment, and you're like, oh, I have to go spend like because if especially when you're busy doing a lot of gigs. This NS7 actually the casing was so they knew it was heavy, dude. It had wheels on the bottom, like shitty wheels. Don't get me wrong, you can't roll over rocks or snow, but it had wheels on the bottom. They knew damn well you ain't carrying this thing nowhere, right? It was crazy though. No, we've talked about music and the style I like, but for the people that don't know, what type of style do you DJ?
In like if I do a show, it mostly like tech house. Pretty much all tech house remixes kinda is what I mean. That way, like it's not just radio music, it's something new, it's something you can dance to. It's still like more EDM DJ.
A little more high tempo.
Still sing along. That's why I like it, because it's still songs that
That's
everybody knows and you can sing along and have fun, but at the same time, it's still a little different.
I get that. Because some of these songs, a good remix is usually you bring up a slower song and you just speed, with another beat, it speeds it up to an actual, dancing type of beat. Because there's some that are just like, can't play the original. It sucks. It's too slow. Yeah. Do you find that people don't, if you ever get a request, you find that people don't understand that there's some songs that are meant to be listened to in a car and not at a club?
I'm lucky. I don't get requests because usually people are just confused enough that there's a girl playing music that they're just like shocked by that they don't come up and request anything.
Like they walk up and just throw their hands in the air like, oh fuck. You
get all the drunk girls, the like white girl wasted voice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, female DJ, girl boss, I love it.
So you can't do no wrong. And the guy's like, oh my god, we have a cute DJ. So you're in a win-win position. I had people lined up telling me how to do my job. I was like, man, where's security? Like,
so
nobody with a drink. You want to get a song played, bring a fucking drink. You know what I mean?
Okay. I see your theory on this. You're right. People would try to give me money, buy me. I get it. But after a while, they come next week and they think they own your ass because they buy you the $3 drink. It's like, come on.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's nuts.
Or I'll just call people and just say,
remember last time I gave you $20? I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Here's 20 back. Leave me alone. But yeah, no, you have to be careful because people tend to think they run the night, they run the DJ. Yeah.
Okay. Do you do any producing or remixing?
I don't, but I really want to, and I'm gonna start. I'm just kind of waiting till summer because I know once I start, I'm gonna get addicted to it, and it's gonna consume all my time. So if I do that during school, I'm gonna get even less done now than I do now. So
Good call.
Gotcha.
I'm kind of just trying to wait till I have some more free time.
Like Avery, you failed. I know those damn remixes.
And I hear
that fucking song.
And I'm like, oh, I could make such a good mix to this. I know exactly what I would do, and I'm like, write it down. Wait till June.
That's good for you.
See, she hears it in her head. So that'll make you a good producer because I don't hear it. You know what I mean? Some people hear sounds in their head.
Bam thought I should be a producer. I was trying to explain to him that not all DJs are producers.
Yeah.
Trying to explain that to him. He doesn't believe me, but I tried to explain that to him. And you obviously are not helping my situation, but I am not a producer.
One of my friends, she loves EDM like that. She is EDM. So bought I don't even know what it is, but it's like the 400, like just a starter deck or something. And then I went over to kind of like help her, show her what to do, whatever. And she's like, okay, what do I do? And I'm not the best teacher, but I'm like, okay, just pick a song that she likes. She finds a song she likes. She's like, okay, what now? I'm like, well, find a song that goes with it. Well, I don't know what goes with it. I'm like, you don't just like hear, you don't just hear it.
Nope.
You don't just play a song and like hear another one that
goes together. Yeah.
And then I kind of realized, I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's really normal. But
yeah, see,
it's the same thing with math. Like I'm really good at math, and people would always come up in like high school or whatever and ask me for help. They're like, well, how do you do this question? I'm like, I don't know. You just kind of
do it
and know the answer. I don't
know. Some people see things easier than others. You know what I mean?
Now, like, do you now like as a DJ and you've been doing it and and now you know all the concepts, mixing, the remixes, now you're like exactly, what song you should play next. Do you criticize other DJs that you listen to at a bar or at a place or a club? Yeah, I have the same problem.
It's really bad. Like I don't want to.
I know.
And I have to like try not to.
Oh yeah.
But I find going out is like miserable now. And it's so funny because my aunt, she's a stunt double for movies. And she said, everyone's like, oh, that's so cool, whatever. But she always says, I can't watch movies anymore. I can't watch TV shows anymore because I notice all of the things that are wrong. True. I know like how they did the ruin for me. And that's what I find with DJing. I'm like, I can't just go out to the bar and have a good time and listen to the music anymore because I like have the Camelot wheel on my phone. And I'm like, that wasn't in key. That wasn't in key. So bad.
I get the why do you play that artist twice in a row? Like I get I get all technical. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, or my friends always look over at me and they're like, that was bad. Did you hear that? That was bad.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, everybody's a critic now. Shit.
Well, Ben used to bust my balls in Kingston. He's like, well, why don't you go on? I'm like, because I don't want to be. I just want to have a good time. But then again, everything I'm listening, I'm criticizing, and I don't mean to. You're right.
Exactly.
We fucked that all up, man. We're just
like I must have.
You hear that bullshit? That's fucker.
Yeah.
It's bad. I am terrible at that. I know I'm super terrible at it. So now, out of all the social media platforms, which one do you like the most and why?
Probably TikTok, just because it's just the easiest interaction. And you can just, it's so worldwide. You can literally get an audience from anywhere. Like I had one video that started a dance trend in the Philippines, and it has like 300,000 people have done the dance to my sound.
Wow.
And they're literally all in the Philippines, which that would have never happened on like Instagram or.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny you said that because I'll post the same reel of a quick 30-40 second reel of something we said on here on everything, right? And literally it will grab more traction through TikTok, even though with less followers, it just takes off faster.
Yeah.
Where I found Instagram, it's starting to become a little closed in now. It's very, I don't understand. Trust me, we're not social media experts over here, but we see what we see, obviously. And I totally get that. It's just, God damn, TikTok is kind of weird for me sometimes when I scroll.
TikTok is TikTok, man.
I scroll through the live and I get scared. I'm like, what is going on?
It's weird though, like what videos pick up too. Because my first one that ever got 1 million views was me. It was after Country Thunders, like a country music festival.
Okay.
We're DJing at this like dive bar. They messaged me earlier that day. They're like, oh, you should come play at 1 a.m. the last hour. I'm like, sure, why not? I'm wearing like cowboy boots and there's a bandana around my neck. Dive bar. It's 1 a.m. I'm like ready to pretend to DJ. Like
yeah.
It's just like a side quest to me. It doesn't even seem real. So when people are like, oh, you're a DJ, I'm like, no, I'm not. It's just like I'm just like a pretend DJ. I don't know what I'm doing. But so I walk in, I'm like ready to play my DJ version of life. And then I only had like 30 songs on this USB. So it's almost 2 a.m. and I'm just letting whatever songs I have left play out. And I get down, I only have one song left. And it's this like German EDM song.
Yeah.
It's called One Deeper. And I look at the guys, I'm like, guys, like, this is the last song I have. Like somebody needs to come take over. I don't have any songs left. So I'm like forced to play this song. Whatever. My friends look at me and they're just like recording because I'm playing this German
song. Yeah.
They just take a video of me. I'm just like going off because why not? Who cares?
Right.
So they take that video of me and send it to me. I just thought it was funny. So I posted it on TikTok and I said like when you run out of songs and you have nothing left to play.
That's good. Yeah.
I posted the clip at like 4 a.m. on a like Friday or Saturday probably. Posted at 4 a.m. Worst time to post. And it's like the dumbest video ever. Me just like standing there dressed like a cowboy singing along to this German song. There's nobody in the bar because it's 2 a.m.
Right.
And post it, and now it has like 3 million views.
That's insane.
That's nuts.
And you would have never guessed that that's the video that's going to do it neither, right?
Yeah, no, I fully thought, I'll post this and maybe 5 people will
watch it.
That is absolutely bananas.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think women have it different in the DJ business?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, a
talk
lot.
to me. Tell me something.
There's pros and cons.
Hmm.
And then there's cons with the pros. So
Okay, I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah.
yeah, I find it's a lot of mansplaining, a lot of let
Hmm.
me tell you what a play button is.
Ooh, so it's that deep. Okay.
Kind of is, yeah. So can be very condescending at times, but
Hmm.
there's definitely a lot of opportunities that I've been given just because I am a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're like, oh, we want more girls in the space. But then with that, yeah, that's great. And I appreciate it. And like, obviously, I want more girls in the space too.
Mm-hmm.
But at the
Hmm.
same time, it's like, are you hiring me just because I'm a girl and you want to make yourself look inclusive? Or do you actually
Interesting.
like what I'm doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
It,
Interesting.
yeah, I mean, sometimes I question where people's intentions are with that. Hopefully, they're good. I like to think that they're good. Um,
I found when I got into
Understandable.
clubs, it was always we're gonna tell you exactly what to play at this club. And I go, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I just go do my own thing, right? And every time it's like, oh, you didn't do this, or you played too much of this. And then he'd tell me, and I'd always be like, well, what were the sales? It was always numbers I'd bring back up to them. Well, the sales, I'm like, they were great. There was no fighting. The sales are great. Who gives a fuck what I play? You know what I mean? If
Right.
I'm doing a job that everyone's happy and it stays busy, I don't care what you're saying. But
Yeah.
they'd give it a try. Every place I've ever worked at, they'd still try to be like, well, here we'd want more music, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. And I just never listened to them.
We want more top 40. Blah blah blah.
I never listened. I just nodded. And there were some DJs that played, like, I was Saturday, and the Friday night guys were like, how's he getting away with this shit? I got away by saying, I don't care.
yeah.
I didn't get away with it with the boss. I always had a meeting with him on Monday, but I just didn't care. You decided to give a shit. I decided not to, and we made more money, and that's how it is. At the end of the day, like I said, Avery's on today because when I was scrolling, she caught my attention as a DJ. I was like, damn, this is the shit I want to hear. This is what I'd love to go out to a club to and listen to. That's why I invited her on, and she accepted, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
But now imagine if I just said, "Oh, Avery, come." But by the way, what I like is what we're gonna change about you. You know what I mean? Like, no, and that's what's wrong with the ownership. The ownership thinks they have full control over everything, and and I don't
that
know
sucks.
what it's like with. I know back when I used to get into numbers or percentage of bars or percentage of door. Always a fight with numbers. How much I should get paid? How much I should get paid on New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve was 700. They ended up giving me 3. I ended up quitting, and then they brought me back. Like, it's always a fight and a struggle. It takes away the fun of what we enjoy doing
Yeah.
DJ.
on the business sense of it. It just sucks the energy out of me. It's too
I literally
much.
had that exact fight like no week
It's
ago.
too much.
And I'm just like, I don't even want to do it anymore. I was so excited about this, and now I'm like, I don't even.
You literally almost have to hire a manager to be like, take care of my shit,
Yeah.
beat the shit out of this owner, and give me my
There you
money. Get my money, any way possible. Because there was this one club, I get called, and I know they're very cheap. There's this company here in Ottawa that's very cheap. They pay their DJs very cheap. They own the monopoly of the clubs. So I threw a number out there that I would thought they were going to say no, just because I didn't want to do it. So they said, yeah, come by. So I'm like, fuck, it was a one night thing. I come in, I DJ. At the end of the night, I can't find the manager.
Oh,
Interesting,
he's running.
right?
He's running.
So I know there's a few staff members. And I was like, okay. I'm like, could someone call the manager before I'm going to start breaking my profit worth of stuff in here? And all of a sudden, manager shows up out of nowhere, tries to apologize. No, you tried dodging me, man. Then he's going to dodge until I say, fuck it, I'm tired of this. So the business is still very, very iffy. It's the music business in general. Sure,
Yeah.
we don't sing and perform, but we do DJ, right?
They try to shit on you.
They are going to pull that shit. Avery, is there an artist when you press play you can't fucking stand listening to?
Oh, there's so many. I could give you I could just pull up my Rolodex and just keep going forever.
I love it.
Oh,
I love it.
Got to give us 2.
So someone comes
Minimum,
up and goes,
minimum.
"Can you play?" And you just want to puke in your mouth. What is it?
Just 2? Oh,
No, give me as many as you want, man. Let those
Taylor
feelings
Swift.
out. This is like a
Number
Dr.
one.
Phil episode.
Taylor Swift. I will never, have never, till the day I die, listen to a Taylor Swift song. I hate I don't care. I don't care how many people hate me for saying that. If you have a problem with that, block me. I don't care. She is so successful, so talented, great, good for her. Not for me. Don't like it. Don't ask me to play it. Not happen.
Okay, no Tay-Tay.
Passionate, no Taylor Swift. But just like all of those,
Pipes?
There's an entire like niche group of artists that have literally the biggest fan base in the world, and I just hate all of them. Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Harry Styles.
Oh I see where you're going with this.
All of that group.
Oh,
just
I like those people. No, I don't.
Like, they're doing just well. Like, who am I to on them? Because they are doing just fine.
What about a song? Is there a song, regardless if it's them? Is there a song that you're just like, fuck off? I'm never playing this.
The ABC.
Oh yes.
ABC.
Oh yeah. I turned that off on the radio. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. See, me
That's refreshing.
In my heyday, it was "Single Ladies" by Beyonce that wanted me to throw my computer across the room.
I could see that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be a jerk here. And the ones that were singing the song loud were definitely single, and we all know why. We were just like, keep singing, sweetheart. This song was meant for you. But that one was it was almost like it was almost a tipping of retiring early on DJing. I was like, oh my god, if there's any more of this, I can't fucking take it anymore.
Mine's Love Story.
That's brutal. That's brutal.
I can't. It's like, when the song comes on and everybody knows like it's an overplayed song. Like for me, like to be like, holy shit, if a song came on at the bar and be so excited, it would be a song that was like a throwback that I completely forgot about. You're like scratching my brain with this song. I'd be like, oh, shit. But like Love Story and just those kind of songs, it's like, this is the most overplayed song of all time, and you're still reacting. Oh my god! Like, gimme right now. The ABBA song.
Oh yes.
So overplayed. Like, I'm sick of it. Great song. But, like, why are you acting like this is the first time you've ever heard this?
I had to go through the mumble rap stage. So I had to go through the mumble rap stage where I was just like, I was like, why do you like these guys? I'd actually interview the people that are requesting it. I'm like, why? Trust me, that was near the end. I was like, you know what? Let the kids take over. I'm done. I don't know. I was like, I have no idea what's going on. I can't entertain. When you're pressing play and you decide to hate your life, it's over for you. It's over. When it feels like an actual job, I was completely done with it. I was like, oh, that's it. That's it.
Like, I don't even listen to EDM. I don't like all the music that you hear in the club. I don't even want to listen to that in the first place. Like, I listen to country, I listen to rock, and that's 90% of the time. So like,
we love country music.
I don't even like listen to them most of the time.
On Bam's birthday, I brought him to
saying what I wanted to. You would be hearing Buck Cherry, Hinder, AC/DC, like,
guys. So you know where she's ending her career, at the strip club, right?
Yeah, she's gonna be DJing at the strip club.
I took Bam to a country bar here when it was his birthday was on the weekend, and I missed it because I was DJing like usual, right? You miss when you when you DJ a lot, you get to miss everything. By the way, just giving you the heads up. So you miss everyone's birthday, so you take them out on a Wednesday because it's your night off. And then I said, what do you want to do? And we had a couple of drinks. He's like, well, where do you want to go? I'm like, let's go to Crazy Horse. And he's like, what the fuck is that? And he's been living around with us for a while, and he has no idea where it is, right? So I'm like, took him to a country bar with the bull riding and everything. Man, that was the best time ever.
Best time of my life. Coyote Ugly style. I'm fucking hammered, walking the door, see a bull. I'm getting on it. He's laughing. This shit is fucking hilarious. It was a great time. We didn't get home until what, 8 in the morning?
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy.
I didn't have work. He had to call in sick, obviously. He wasn't even home. But I wasn't working. But it was great. It was great. But country bars, they know how to have fun. Country folks, I'm telling you that. Yeah. Avery, do you have any crazy DJ stories, or do you have any irritating ones, or?
One time, it's a long story, but I almost died before I played in Kelowna. Yeah, so we were both, like, I drove out to Kelowna. I was just playing and then drive back the next day with someone. So we drive.
How far is the drive?
7 hours.
Yeah.
7 hours. Damn.
Like, full radius. So we drive there, whatever. We're hanging out for the day. We still have a couple hours before we have to get ready and stuff. So we go boating with some guys. And the water was so rough that day. Like wind, just like aggressive winds. Water was terrible. So we're boating, and then we have like 20 minutes left. We're like, okay, let's all just jump in before we have to drive back. Luckily, the dock was at our hotel.
Okay, that's dope.
Oh,
So,
that's nice. Hotel, dock, boat.
Yeah, my one friend stays on the boat, and then my other friend and the two guys, we all just jump in the water to go swimming for a couple minutes. And like, I'm a very average swimmer. Like, I took swimming lessons, but I'm not great, but I can get by. So we're swimming, whatever, having fun. Then I turn around, and the boat's just not where it used to be, and it's just getting like dragged out, and it's not that close anymore. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start going back. So I start like casually swimming back, but the waves are so aggressive, and like I'm pretty small, so the wave would come, I would be like trying to swim, and then the wave would come and pick me up. So then when I was pulling myself forward, like the wave would go down, I wouldn't actually move anywhere.
Oh, brutal.
So, and you can't like breathe because the waves are just splashing in the face. So at this point, I'm like, okay, probably not the best. I can't really get back to the boat, but we'll figure it out. It's fine. So my friend then my friend kind of realizes this isn't great. So she starts swimming back, and she's better than me. So she makes it back to the boat. And then the other guy, thank God, is literally Michael Phelps and swims laps of this lake for fun.
Okay.
If he wasn't there, like I actually would have died. So I started being like, okay, now I'm getting a little more concerned. Boat's probably 25 yards away from me.
Too far.
Yeah, like it's getting far. So he swims back to the boat, and then by the time he gets back, I start yelling, and I'm like, okay, guys, like I'm need
done.
help. Hey. So now it's like 30 yards away. So he jumps in the water and swims out to me. By the time he gets to me, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I can't even hold myself up anymore.
Holy
So
shit.
thank God, he was, I don't know, literally fish, Aquaman.
Yeah.
My arms like around him, like up on the side, and he's holding on to me. And it's like normally I would just go on my back and he would kind of pull me in.
Yeah.
But it's so wavy that I couldn't, because the waves were just hitting me in the face. I'd already like swallowed so much water because I was drowning.
Damn.
So long story, but then the other guy was still in the water this whole time. So he yells out, he's like, hey guys, I'm drowning too.
Oh no.
In my head, I'm like, don't take my lifeguard away from me. That's so selfish. Like, are you kidding me right now?
I'm a
Wait your
DJ, he's
turn.
not. I'm a DJ, he's not.
Screw you. You should have started drowning earlier.
Oh, fuck.
The lifeguard. I have veto over this guy. So it sucks to be you.
Oh,
So
man.
he swims over. Now this guy is holding up me and his fully grown, like 20-something-year-old friend. And then the girls are on the boat. I like yell to the boat. I'm like, start the fucking boat.
Yeah.
There you go. Nobody thought about bringing the boat closer? Fuck.
Well, yeah, no. So the girls didn't know how to drive a boat. And the boat
Oh.
is off. So they're trying to figure out how to start the boat. So when they hear me yell, I don't think they heard what I said, but they just heard me yell something, and they're like, okay, shit, we really gotta go. So they finally start the boat, figure it out, and then drive it over to us. I didn't even have, the part of the boat that's like in the water on the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Couldn't even lift myself onto that. Like my
You're just
body-
too weak at that point, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like me and the other guy were just throwing up blood. Like I think I have a picture of me drowning.
Hold on a second. You were
Oh, fuck.
DJing
Yeah,
that
so
night?
I was supposed to be at the, like, by the time we got back, and yeah, so like I was like past, like couldn't lift my head, couldn't breathe, like it was so bad. And by the time we got back to shore, I was supposed to be at the club to play.
Fuck.
So I
That's crazy.
texted
That's
my
crazy.
friend, sent a picture to my friend that I was playing with, and I was like, "Hey man, like just drowned and died. So sorry, but
Oh my God.
I'll be there in a little bit. Like my mouth is full. I have like filler in my lips now, but at the time I didn't, and they're bigger than they are now.
Wow.
Wow.
My whole body was blue. Like I was just dead, and then kind of just came to. I was still on aux when I got back on the boat. So my friends, like my lungs were so on fire that I couldn't speak. So, but I was fine. I was fine. I just couldn't tell my friends that I was fine. So I grabbed my phone and then I just started playing "Drownin'" by A Boogie, and then
Oh,
they heard it on the aux, and then they'd all just look at me and they go, "Ah, she's fine."
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm like, "Okay, guys, I'm good."
You're
So,
allowed to do that. Someone else would have been too soon, you know?
yeah, yeah. And then,
I only had like a missing wire before DJing. Never tried to drown or nothing. That's crazy.
yeah,
That's
just
fucking
went back
crazy.
in, got ready, went
See?
over a little bit late, but still played craft, and it was really fun.
That's why you stay
Damn.
on the fucking boat. You stay on the fucking boat.
Yeah, so
You know?
Yeah, Bam's not a water guy. He's
You know? Yeah, stay on the
On your
fucking
side
boat. Stay on the boat and drink. Fuck it. You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
I like a bit of water, but yeah, no.
Yeah. So Avery, we got 10 quick random questions for you. You
Okay.
know? The first one, your favorite DJ.
I don't even know if I have one.
Oh,
That's fine.
I just don't listen to them.
That's
Probably
I'm in the same. I was gonna say boat, but
James
Who?
Hype is like, just so talented.
okay.
Like he's crazy. And then I really like Fisher's performance. Like that guy can put on a show.
yeah, I love good shows for sure. Yeah, that draws me in too.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned that you're jack of all trades, but besides like DJing, what other hobbies do you have?
Golf. I like golf a lot. Going to the gym, work out a lot too.
Golf. You didn't find that frustrating at first? That's my problem when I start playing golf.
No, my whole family's like big golfers. I've been golfing since I was 3.
Good. So yeah, so
I
you're
don't know.
okay.
I think
Okay,
that's
that
a
makes
dangerous
sense.
sport, man.
What do you
That's a
mean?
dangerous sport, man.
It's safer than
What about?
swinging.
Yeah, true. But it's all golfers. Then they run their cars off the road, break their legs and shit. It's a terrible sport.
That's not like
You can
golfers.
do
That's
it.
idiots
Oh, yeah,
golfing.
yeah.
That's different.
There you go. Same thing. Idiots golfing. I won't do it. I won't do it. But if you could fix one thing in the world, what would it be?
The weather in Calgary, Alberta right now.
Right now.
Don't get whoa, Avery. I have a bit of a problem with that. Fix the fucking weather in Canada. Leave Calgary. Help us out over here too.
That's
So we can
right.
fix it.
She's like, fuck the rest of Canada.
What is it right now?
I'm at home freezing. Let's warm this place up, and the rest of y'all can
She's
just.
like, fuck the rest of Canada.
Yeah,
Damn,
just
man.
Calgary, just Calgary today.
So I fixed Calgary. You guys can move over here if you like, but that's just all I'm fixing. Yeah, the weather's damn cold, especially right now, and it's only gonna get colder. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. All right, name me one thing that's on your bucket list.
I really want to go to Thailand.
Yes.
I don't know why. Looks
At
cool.
first, when people mention Thailand,
Thailand says that it's like the best place ever.
yeah, when people mention Thailand, at first I was like, yeah, whatever. But dude, man, when I don't know because I know these phones are listening to us because every time I talk about something, it pops up as like, oh, Thailand's gonna pop up
Trip to
later on my
Thailand.
phone. I swear to
Yep,
God.
trip to Thailand.
So I remember Thailand came up one time, and I'm looking through it, and I'm like, damn, that fucking place. There's some beautiful areas in Thailand. Like at first I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much sold on that. Well, absolutely,
It's
Thailand's
the
definitely a
flight.
good place.
It's the flight, though. It's a long fucking flight, though.
Yeah.
I know, but
know,
she's
yeah.
little. She fits on a plane.
Yeah,
two
she feel
goons,
comfortable,
we
Yeah,
yeah, no.
there giving people the elbows. Give me some fucking room,
I'm either
I'll tell you.
really close to the person next to me, or I'm getting smashed by the cart on the other side. It's a lose-lose for me.
That was
either way.
me yesterday.
Ah.
I'm very personal space. Like I don't like anyone near me, and I won't go anywhere near you. So I'm like sitting as far away from the guy beside me, just cause.
Yeah.
And then I'm just getting like smashed and like abused by this car.
They love doing that, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Be like, get the fuck out the way. Pow,
Like, and there's times where, like, well, when you come back from 7 days down south, so like, my sleeping was probably an average of 3 hours a night. So when I'm on the plane, I'm actually like, I'm burnt, and I'm leaning into the aisle, and this girl's coming in full force, just hitting me again, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill her. Like, I can't take it anymore. I'm like, she's loving it. She's like, oh, there he is again.
Your favorite food?
Any Asian food,
Yeah.
anything. That's Chinese food, Thai food, Japanese food is probably my favorite. But I don't care what it is. Asian food.
Yeah, I was scared of touching sushi forever. And then once I went on a date with this girl. She's like, let's go to sushi. And I didn't have the balls at the time to say, no, I don't think it's a good idea. But then I fell in love with the food. So I like to thank her for bringing me to sushi and never talking to me again. But I don't know what the hell happened there. But anyways, what do you do for fun? So screw the hobbies. You're out to have a good time. What do you do for fun?
Go to the gym or drink. That's about it. Go to the
Sounds like
gym.
me.
Give him a drink. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Graham doesn't like to share hotel rooms with me because I try to drag him to the gym. Gets mad.
Yeah,
I like
he
to do
says
puzzles.
it.
You like to do
Huh?
what?
Puzzles are fun. I like puzzles.
Puzzles. Oh,
Go
okay.
to Grandma. I play GameCube. I'm a beast at Super Smash.
Oh, Super Smash and GameCube. That's old school.
I think the most loser hobbies ever. People always like, "Oh, you're the DJ. That's so cool." I'm like, "No, I'm literally doing a puzzle and playing GameCube."
She's
by
like,
myself.
not the rest of the nights.
Yeah.
Crochet, knitting. and
I'm
some
so
GameCube.
good at crocheting.
Get out!
Actually,
That's right.
that was one of my
Get out.
hobbies. That was one of my
Wow.
ADHD phases.
Damn.
That's
Best way to
fucking
promote yourself.
awesome.
Yeah.
The best way to promote yourself.
Like myself.
You, yeah.
Best way to promote yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok for sure.
Now, besides playing a German track in country outfit, what other video would be the best way to promote yourself?
Just consistency.
Yeah.
As long as you like, because I find, yeah, you might get views. Like even that one German video got so many views, but it didn't get any likes, didn't get any comments, and I didn't get any follows from it.
Really?
Ones. I've had videos that have a quarter of the views, and I've gotten double the followers from it. Because if you just see that video, you're not going to follow me for it. It's not like, oh, I want more German cowboys singing at the
But
club.
how did it get so much traction?
I have no idea.
'Cause
But
usually the likes in the comments, I don't know. I like we said, we can't figure out social media. But usually the likes in the comments is what's going to force through to get like 3 million views, like you said. So I'm surprised.
yeah, honestly, I have no idea. I was getting comments, but they were all just about like, oh, I forgot about this song. Or,
Oh, okay. Well, a comment's a comment, I guess. That's what gets it
Yeah.
going.
But then, so my other videos that have done well, those ones are like very consistent. If you go to my TikTok, every video is the exact same like location
I noticed that. Yeah.
1,000 times. So if you see that and you like that one, and then you go to my profile and you see that all of my other videos are the same, then you're gonna follow me. You're like way more likely to follow me because you're like, oh, I actually like this content, not just this one video.
Right.
So I think just consistency is like one of the biggest things.
Okay. Consistency on a general context.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Okay. Not just random stuff that's just consistent of just bullshit. Because that's what drives me nuts, right? Because every time I turn around, bullshit.
Yeah, but if she, but no. But if it's the page, she's keeping it. You know what I mean? Have you clicked on someone and it was only bullshit? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or,
You
or
know,
you're just
click
talking
on-
about everything in general?
No. You click on someone,
Okay.
and you get that one video, and then all of a sudden everything else is bullshit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like,
Okay.
It's no consistency of what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see your cake that you eat today. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see it. You know.
Yeah.
You know, that other video was better.
With me, I like I'm telling you, I always thought TikTok was kids dancing. Like, I swear to God, that's all I thought. I didn't.
That's what it
I
was
don't
in the
know.
beginning, I believe.
Then people busted my balls. Like, listen, man, you have to live on the mic podcast. You got to start like someone's gonna steal it and put it on TikTok. And I'm like, oh, I guess that's true. I never thought of that. They're like, start an Instagram one. But I kept thinking, me and Deuce and Bam are the two hosts. Let's just. But someone's like, start. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to be on 10,000 different platforms. But I understood what they were saying. So when I hit TikTok and I scrolled through it, it wasn't what I was expecting at all. There was no little kids on there. I was just like. I don't know if I got the pervert version. I don't know, guys. It wasn't normal for what I saw on TikTok. If I had to check if it was the right app again, I was like, what is going on here?
You're like, am I on OnlyFans? What the fuck
I don't
is
know what
going
the hell I was
here?
on. I was
you
like,
know?
holy shit. Then I had to find the not interested button. Like you have to click on the screen.
That's a good one.
Because I knew that Instagram had the 3 dots, and and I was just like, oh my God, this is forcing it down my throat. I can't find it. And then I held on to it and I figured it out. The old man has figured it out. We're good. We're doing all right. We're doing all right on social media, Bam. We're doing all right.
You know, shutting people
Avery,
up. Boom.
your
Shutting them
favorite artist to listen to?
Chris Brown.
Really? Chris is good.
Yeah,
Chris has
I have
been good
a
and
playlist
consistent.
I have a playlist called God I Love Chris Brown, and it's every song, every feature he's ever made. It's 26 hours long.
Holy shit.
It's so good. That man can sing.
The dude's consistency has been ridiculous from like start to end to like he's still banging out hits. As a
Just
DJ, we love that, right?
yeah.
Give me the hits so I can play them. Don't if you don't give me any hits, you're useless to me, right? So
Exactly.
Mm.
So good.
Name your favorite movie.
I don't really watch movies.
No?
More of a TV guy.
TV show? TV
Yeah.
show?
TV
Big-
right now, Yellowstone.
yeah, I'm gonna
Yellowstone,
start getting
right.
into that.
That
It's
was
Man, you
good.
told me to get into that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. They started the new season. I haven't watched it yet. I've been waiting. I'm gonna wait till the season finale comes on, and I start watching the whole season because I like
I
to
know we're
binge watch.
greedy humans, eh? I know.
Yeah,
this
I
season's
like
good. It's
Yeah.
a little slower. It's more political. There's a
More
lot of
political.
flashbacks, like stuff in like how they all grew up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just-
there's always a season. There's always a season
But they
that does
have
that.
they have two shows predates Yellowstone.
Yeah, I haven't watched those yet. I need to watch those.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, like 2 episodes? That's before
No,
the.
two different seasons of a show that predates Yellowstone, like the leading up to
Oh,
Yellowstone.
okay. I
itself,
didn't know
right?
that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's cool. I'm laid off, so I gotta start watching something. It's just podcast and watching something. Podcast, gym, walking. No, that's all I do. I don't do anything. And I'm gonna be trapped in this friggin' tundra coming up. In the next couple of days, the
Oh, yeah,
blizzards are
that
coming.
cold coming up that way.
Yes. So Avery, I heard when I start following you on TikTok, it says that you were DJing somewhere on New Year's Eve. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, I'm playing downtown New Year's Eve with a couple of my friends. So the guy from the Kelowna story, him, and then my other friends, Tres Beaches. So they're kind of, it's their event, and then they just let everyone else join. So it'll be
That's
really
dope.
fun. There's there'll be like 5 of us playing throughout the night.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
Yeah, it'll be
That's
super
nice.
fun. And those guys are crazy. They
And
always
now that you said there's 5 of you, do you guys coordinate what music you're playing?
someone sent their set list the other day. I think the other guys are still working on it.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, that's
the day
good. That's good. No, so no
The
overlap.
only reason why I asked is because I had a good friend of mine that would be like, "Yo, do you want to come DJ with me?" I was like, "Sure." And I DJ'd a lot at this point. He was excited to go on. I'm like, "Yeah, go on first." And I found like he was just burning through hits left, right, and center. And then when he had no more hits, he was like, "Here you go." And I'm like, "Cool, man." He just gave me the peak of the night with nothing to play. I was like, this is fantastic." Don't get me wrong. You start to go into your brain and library and dig out some shit. But I mean, and you got to try and read your crowd. But I was like, I kind of wish him and I sat down and be like, "Give
You'll
me your
have like
list."
slightly different styles too.
That's good.
Which is good. Because I mean, I'll bust out the AC/DC remix, and
Yes.
then Diego's more kind of dubstep, like a little bit harder, and then the other guys are very like, the song Dash Star.
Me probably no.
That's when I think of them, I think of that song. That just explains.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Now, are you excited?
that's an artist, not a song. I don't know what to say. Anyways,
I'm be like, what the hell is Avery talking
no,
about?
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Lots of people.
Are you gonna go live?
I might actually. I was thinking about it.
You should. Fuck
that-
that.
you should.
I want
You
to see
should.
it. I want to see this.
I'll be home. Do it.
Come
Give me
on.
something to dance. Give me something to dance to.
I want to see it. I definitely want to check that out, man. I'm really happy that you took the time, and I know you came from a flight, and I saw you on live at the airport, and I was just like, oh my god, she's back home. I think I was like, shit. And I swear to God, if you didn't pop up today, I would have totally understood. Like, I swear to God, I was just like,
I'm not gonna lie. I was taking a nap, and then my dad came home, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I looked at my phone. And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Podcast. Like, thank God you woke me up, because I would have slept through the whole thing.
The thing is, I would. There's sometimes I just totally understand things get switched around. Shit happens.
Time change too.
I know.
Yeah.
He's an hour ahead. You're 2 hours behind. Everything's all messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's taking naps. Bam is fucking probably dying. Needs to go to bed too, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I was just
But
thinking.
it's all good. It was
all
worth
good.
it. It was worth
Avery,
it. It was
I'm gonna
worth
have
it to hear
all-
you say, "I hate motherfucking songs." It was worth it.
Yes,
Fucking worth it.
because it's the truth, and I appreciate the truth on here.
I just
like.
remember this one guy. He comes up to me and he goes, "Will you play What do you say? I think he said, "Will you play Taylor Swift?" And I look at him. I'm like, "You could have said any other person, and I would have probably tried to play it." And then he goes, "Damn it. Okay, can you play Olivia Rodrigo?" And I was like, "That's the only
my
other
God.
person. Like anyone but those two."
That's when you just point at the door and you go, "The club next door
Yeah.
plays that shit."
Yeah.
That's this. You don't like what I'm doing?
This fucking
Fuck
point.
out of here. It's over. You can't. Don't. And you know what? Stick to your guns. Don't get bullied because there's other people that are just like you that just don't like that shit.
Tell say, yeah, I'm gonna play it. Hold on, I'm gonna play it. And
That's
they go in
what
the
I
purse.
do.
No,
They'll say, I'm gonna
don't
play
do
it.
that.
No. Do this next time. Say, oh yeah, I'm gonna play it. Hold on 1 second. Go in your purse. And how much did you pay to get in? $4, $5? Here's your money. Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? That's what you do. I'm telling you.
It's when you say hold on. I don't know if you've had this yet. It's I'll play it. It's a song. You're definitely gonna play it. You're not lying. You're that's cool. I'm cool with this song. But obviously they don't understand the transitions from BPMs. You know, they're asking for something a little lower. You got to bring it back down. And the person decides to stand on your right hand side and stare at you till you play that fucking song. And I'm like, you don't enjoy anything else I'm doing? This it has to be this it. You came, paid cover for a track that you could listen to in your car, at home, Spotify, Amazon, all that shit. And you're standing there staring at me. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get to it. Like just
I'll just pull out my phone and like play it on my phone and then just give them my phone.
I've deleted a song in front of someone. I've deleted. I went into my iTunes and deleted it to say I'm never playing it ever again.
Wow.
This is never gonna happen. I remember being at this one event, Avery, one time, and they're like, one more song, and we had because we had the whole setup, we had the whole equipment, we're at this special event, and the other guy to tell me, he's like, yeah, I'll take down the lights, keep playing. So I'm like, cool, and I play another song, and she's like, not that one, and I took my laptop and I shut it, and the song just shut up, and I was like, well, then no one's getting anything.
You two should start a movement.
What?
Y'all should have a DJ holiday.
What consist of what? What do you?
One weekend will not play around the fucking world. Every DJ around the world will not fucking play. Shut it down. Fuck it. We on vacation for 2 fucking days. You know what I'm saying? And make everybody fucking regret it. Because every club owner, every business will be so fucking mad. You understand what I'm saying?
Now I know where you're going.
They will pay y'all motherfuckers big money. You know what I mean? Because y'all unionized now. You know what I mean?
No, I'm retired. Avery's going to be the one taking care of it. I'm retired. I'm out of this game. I'm on the podcast game. I can't do the DJ.
Start that movement.
I just play on TikTok, so I don't have to deal with any of this. I can post whatever.
What TikTok? Do you read any of these comments? Are any of them stupid? Does it bother you?
Not really. Someone said I'm lucky. I get like 98% all nice comments, and people are super nice. But you just get this would be good if she wasn't a girl. I'm like, I just go to their profile and I'm like, I just laugh. Or there's in one of my videos, everyone kept commenting, oh, does anyone else notice that she has a mustache? And I'll just reply back. I'm like, it's actually, I don't. I just have plastic in my lips, so it's a reflection from my fake mouth. So it's not a mustache though. Like, it's just a shadow. So I
can't stand. I get angry. Like I see some of you guys.
Should have brought out a razor and said, "See, I'm not shaving shit. Fuck you."
I
put
don't.
it down.
But bam,
it's funny.
I just find I get angrier. If I'm watching her shit and I see something stupid, I'm angrier than her. I can't wrap my head around it. Like I'm just like, what the hell is this idiot? Like I can't. Like I'm not meant for social media. I am the perfect guy to troll. I am gonna freak out and find you people. Like
people, it's just stupid. I'm like, I know that I could just come at you and I would win 100 times out of 100 times.
Yeah, but it's a waste of energy and time.
I don't care. They're like, oh, this song's not in key. I'm like, you don't.
What the fuck?
It's a waste of energy and time. Don't even bother with it. Keep moving.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't know, man.
In my software, it matches, and they are so. Like,
yeah, I know.
Dude,
the dude that never DJed a day in his life is going to tell you. Yeah, I know. It
drives me. If you respond, I just think it's funny because if you respond to any of the rude comments, they always respond back and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't think you'd see this," or something like that.
What?
That's always what it is. Or you'll say something back to them and they're just like, "Oh my god, I'm really sorry," or "I didn't mean it," or "I was just joking." Yeah, they're just trying to get your attention.
I don't know. Do a lot of people try to like, what is it? Tap the screen and jump in with you. What is that shit called? When they request to be in the video.
When they request to go live.
Yeah.
See me yelling about that a lot.
Yeah, I've heard you yell about that, and you're not the only one though. When
it's
I scroll,
so annoying. You just get these notifications, like it just pops up, and people just keep requesting, so you can't look at your chat or like do anything. It takes up the whole bottom of the screen, and it's like, I don't know, ABC 123 wants to go live, and they have like one person watching their lives. Like, I'm not going live with you.
Oh,
like, random.
They got to fix that.
And then
shit
they just keep requesting when you decline them. So it's like, leave me alone. Like, go away. What's with this?
Damn, I'm not made for that world, brother.
Oh, I'm telling you.
scared.
They're gonna drive you fucking
The internet
nuts.
world scares me, man. I don't know.
Drive you
I
nuts.
can't do it. You girls, that your generation can handle that shit a lot better than me. I don't know. I'm too sensitive. You know, that's what I'm too sensitive. For
I'm not sensitive enough.
I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive.
Me too sensitive.
I need to work on
fuck.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We didn't grow up, you know, because back growing up when we were growing up, you had to say something to my face. 9 out of 10 times that wasn't gonna happen. Now they're just gonna some dude from across the world is gonna say something. I'm like, motherfucker, I can't get to this guy. And
But that's
you
why
know,
it doesn't matter, because it's like you wouldn't say it to my
I'm
face.
trying to work on that, Avery. I swear to God, I'm trying to work on it. I'm gonna go see a psychiatrist. I don't understand why it bothers me.
That's the whole point. It's like they're not saying it to your face, and they wouldn't say it to your face.
I know. I just don't think I would say anything, you know, unless it was in your I'm just built different. But you're right.
Me
I gotta
too.
work
Oh,
on
me
that. That's
too.
my 2023 resolution is to work on not letting these trolls bug me or bug you.
not
Even when
gonna
they
work.
bug you, it bugs me. I don't fucking understand what my problem is.
It's not going
I
to
wanna
work.
jump
It's
through the
not going to
phone.
work. He has times he need to go down pity lane, so he gets petty like a motherfucker. So he might be cool for about 2 months, and then all of a sudden it's I hate all you motherfuckers, and he goes in right, and I just let him go. I let him go. Fuck it, do your thing.
And sometimes the podcast is like my therapy. You know what I mean? Sometimes I bring up. Sometimes I screenshot stuff that ever said to me, and I bring it up on here.
Yeah, no, the comments are funny. Sometime, one time I got called a little termite.
That's fine.
No, all my friends just like, they say, "Oh, my little termite." I could just, like, what the fuck does that even mean?
That's I don't see. That's just I don't get it. It's good. I don't get it. I just
My friend got called the basketball because she posted one of my friends posted a video with like a bunch of my friends in it, and she turned the like saturation all the way up.
yeah.
My one friend's not white, so it made her like skin tone like more orange. So then somebody commented that she looked like a basketball.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
It was funny because like
that was self-inflicted though. Someone set that up.
so dirty in this
Fucking
video.
people.
They're like,
That's a
people.
setup. But Avery, I'm gonna have your Instagram and your TikToks in the description. So if anybody wants to follow you on TikTok and
you go.
enjoy what I enjoyed, you know, your DJ sets, it's cool. And the reason why we asked that what artist you hate, I did see you freak out about Taylor Swift on there once. So I had to see if it was going to happen again on here. So I do appreciate that. It was dope, though. It was dope. Avery, thank you so much. I hope your show on New Year's Eve is successful and you have one hell of a good time. Please put it live. We want to check out a bit of it. That'd be super dope.
There you go.
Avery, go take your nap or your sleep. Thanks for waking up
Yeah.
after this long trip and doing this with us. I appreciate it.
All right.
Guys,
Bye.
have a good night. Thank you.